Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your May 2023 monthly reading. This is a reading looking at the rest of May. I will be doing readings for each individual sign and the timestamps will be listed down below. So I am starting with Aries. As always, guys, I do want to thank you all for being here. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are interested in having a private reading, I do have a sale on my 30-minute readings right now. All of my information is listed down below. All right, so let's take a look at what is coming up for Aries here, looking at the rest of May 2023 for Aries. What does Aries have coming up? Aries. Now, we do have an eclipse. We have an eclipse coming up here on the 5th of May. I'm actually filming this reading right before it. So, let's see what's coming up. Aries. What does Aries have coming up? I'm also doing a separate collective reading for this lunar eclipse. So check that out. All right, Aries. All right, first card out, we do have the Four of Pentacles. At your foundation, we have the Six of Swords. Recent past, we have the Five of Wands, but this is behind you. This is energy that maybe some of you just came out of. You just dealt with that. Crowning you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Energy coming up in the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So you have some pentacles here, which is good. Let's see. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon. Interesting, because like I just mentioned, we have that eclipse that's coming up here, literally like tomorrow. So the energies are already very, very strong, very powerful. You definitely could feel, Aries, more emotional at this time. Be careful with the Five of Wands behind you. That's a good thing, but emotions are running high at this time. People can get easily triggered here. And also, you know, Mercury's retrograde. And so, yeah. Not all is known with the Moon. This is kind of like an underlining energy here. And so not all is known. And yeah, for some of you Aries, look at that. Some of you Aries, this definitely can be you very much in your emotions, but also some of you are maybe like thinking the same thing over and over again. And it could be due to fear, like fearing the worst. There's a lot of unknowns around a situation. I think that for some of you Aries, it really has like your mind definitely kind of roaming loose here with maybe some repetitive thoughts. Yeah, so definitely watch that. Some of you do need to ground yourself. You definitely need to ground yourself. You could be thinking the worst. Look at this. Seven of Swords. Maybe you feel like someone is hiding something from you or someone's lying to you. Now, this is a general reading. So for some of you, I really think it's fear-based. So some of you Aries, you're thinking the worst. But of course, I could be reading for some Aries where you may actually have someone around you who is maybe trying to get away with something. It's a shady energy. And then we have, look at this, we have the Hierophant here. So for some of you, I mean, of course, it could be at work if you happen to work for a large company. Others, it could be at school, definitely. We have the Page of Cups there. But I feel like this is you needing to get more information. Yeah, not all is known. So look at this closer. That's really what I'm getting. You need to do some investigative work. For some of you, you need to do some research. You don't have all of the information, and because of that, maybe there's a lot of fear of the unknown. And also you have a lot of pentacles here. So if it's not, you know, something at work, it could be something with family, it could be something with money for some of you. Here, current energy, you have the Four of Pentacles. And so due to fear, I am reading for some Aries where you're maybe holding back because of fear. Others, I really feel like at this time you're not spending a lot, which is good. Yeah, some of you Aries that I'm reading for, you just moved out of a very difficult time. So for some of you, you could be recovering financially. Maybe you work in a very competitive field or environment with the Five of Wands. This is a very protective energy. And in the future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I see you just very focused on your coins here. And some of you, I think the goal here at this time is to save money, save more money. I could be reading for some Aries where you want to travel or you want to move house. I think that you're very focused on that. If you're looking at a particular property right now, I think that there are some unknowns with that. So look at that closer. Also, for some of you, if you can put off maybe signing something, if you can put off maybe moving, do that. But of course, obviously, you know, if you have to, you have to. But I think that something is hidden here and you definitely need to look at something closer. Also, some of you, yeah, maybe need to just pull back, which some of you, you're already doing this. Pull back, observe. And I think that by you doing that and just going with the flow, whatever's meant to come to the surface, whatever's meant to come out, it will. And some of you are sitting pretty here. I really do like this. A Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Of course, some of you, you may have an earth sign in your life that's significant. But let's take a look at the Five of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Wands for Aries. But this is behind you. If you feel like this energy is still present, just pick and choose your battles. Yeah, I mean, again, because of what's going on astrologically, you may find yourself easily triggered. But, you know, this is why we have readings. So you can see what's coming up and you can definitely take action here. Change, yeah. So many of you, you moved out of this very competitive maybe environment or situation. This was growth. And so if you're still dealing with this, there is going to be change. Definitely, there's going to be change. Let's just take a look at the moon. Let's just get a little bit more information for Aries, please. But I do see you very, very focused on your work. Some of you very, very focused on saving money. I even could be reading for some Aries where you're working at night. Maybe you picked up like a side job, little part-time job, working at night or something like that. Could be working on your side hustle at night. But let's see. Mature man. So some of you Aries, there could be a situation with a mature man. So of course that could be any mature man, your husband, your father, your grandfather, a boss. It really could be anybody. Maybe you're worried about this person. I'm definitely getting that. Maybe they're having some financial issues or health related issues I'm even getting. So yeah, some of you, you're worried about this person. Yeah. Now, at the bottom here, we do have distant horizons. So I feel like changes is definitely coming up. Those of you that are working to maybe save more money, or you are trying to move, I feel like there is going to be success with that. You are going to make it happen. It may take a little while, but just, you know, keep working hard. I feel like you're definitely manifesting a goal, Aries, a dream, a goal that you have. All right, let's take a look. I'm pulling you a Moonology Oracle just because, like I mentioned earlier, we have that eclipse coming up. Let's take a look. What is the guidance for Aries? I am looking at the rest of May, but because this is an eclipse, you know, some of these energies, it certainly could play out over the next 6 months. Ooh, believe in the impossible, blue moon, and then work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Look at that. So when this card shows up, Aries, something beautiful, a miracle is coming about here. Maybe something that you thought was impossible. Something that only happens, what, once in a blue moon. So something wonderful is happening. And while this is coming about, you will have to work through your fears, which I mentioned earlier that that's what this was. So work through your fears. This is new moon in Scorpio, so new moon energy, new beginnings coming about. But it's interesting because the full moon is in Scorpio. For some of you, a Scorpio could be significant. But let's take a look at what's going on the love front for those of you that want to know for Aries. What is the guidance for Aries? What is the guidance for Aries? Now, for some of you, there could be love coming in. You may meet this person at work. There definitely could be like a crush for those of you that are single. You may meet someone. You may be interested in someone at work, or vice versa. Someone is interested in you. And that could be a slow process, but for some of you, it's definitely a possibility. Oh, look at that. We have wedding. So those of you that are single, you definitely have a possibility for love here. Now, it could be with an earth sign. Let's see. We have water. We have Cancer, Pisces. We also have earth showing up here. Fire, air, but a lot of earth. You may be married. Maybe you're worried about your husband. But we have very soon at the bottom of the deck. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So there may be a decision that you have to make maybe in regards to your relationship, whether you're married or not. For some of you, it could be that you're with someone and you feel married. You don't necessarily have to be married. But let's see what signs Aries is dealing with. See, who is Aries dealing with? Okay, we have Aquarius and Virgo. All right. So Aries, I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Taurus. All right, so hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2023 monthly reading, which I already did a monthly reading for you in Gemini. And the reason I did that is because it's your birthday time, it's Gemini's birthday time, and so I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. And then I'll do these readings for all signs that will be time stamped. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. But let's give you another reading, Taurus. So you get two. So go watch your other one if you haven't watched it already. If I remember, I will try to link it here in the video. What does Taurus have coming up looking at the rest of May? Happy birthday to all of you Taurians. But your individual read that I have over on my channel was very good. I highly suggest you go watch that reading. It was a beautiful reading. But you have the Hanged Man here that just popped right out. So this is current energy. What does Taurus have coming up looking at the rest of May? We have the Nine of Cups at your foundation. Recent past. You have the High Priestess. Okay. Crowning you, you have the Three of Wands. Okay. And coming up here in the near future, you have the Six of Pentacles. Interesting read. And then at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ten of Wands. So this is kind of like an underlying energy. So I'm reading for some Taurians where you definitely have a lot on your plate. And I feel like for some of you, you could use some help, really. That's like the main message I'm getting for you, Taurus, is you got a lot going on. You're getting it done, you're handling everything, and you're doing a great job, but some of you, you definitely need some help. And so that's exactly what I see coming in here in the near future. So you have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about generosity. And so some of you Taurians, you may have actually been quiet. You have the High Priestess here in the recent past. So I feel like I'm reading for some Taurians where, yeah, you definitely could have put off maybe asking for help. You may have been quiet here in the recent past. This is you waiting. I'm reading for some Taurians where maybe you're waiting for some money to come in. Maybe it's tax money, waiting on someone or something to come through. I see a lot of waiting here. It's something that you're wishing for. I do see this coming in, but there is a little bit of a wait. Yeah, I think that some of you Taurians, while you wait, oh, there's that Seven of Swords again. Oh, and there's the Five of Swords. So, while you wait, yeah, I think that some of you, it's definitely a struggle, Taurus, to wait. This is a very protective energy here. So I do see you very protective of yourself, your loved ones. You definitely may have some shady energies around you. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. Definitely don't see you the most open here. I think that, yeah, this is definitely a suspicious energy here. So I think that, yeah, you may have some shady characters or energies around you, and I do see you very protective of yourself. I also see you handling quite a bit, and I see you planning long term. So I see you really making a lot of like future plans here at this time. And there is a little bit of a wait. I also see some of you very focused on protecting yourself financially, protecting your assets. I feel like that's a good idea. Some of you could be getting help with that. So maybe you're working with a particular person. Could be a professional for some of you. others, you're waiting on something that you've been maybe hoping, wishing for, and it is coming in. With the High Priestess here, this is a very psychic energy. So whatever it is you're waiting on, some of you Taurians, I think you absolutely know that it's coming in. Your ships are coming in with the Three of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have very, very strong Pisces here. You have 3 Pisces cards. But let's do some clarifying for Taurus. Please clarify the Hanged Man. Great fortune. So you're waiting on some money to come in. Just be careful, Taurus, that you're not losing money, because I am seeing that. But that could be what some of you are maybe trying to avoid. Let's see, what is the High Priestess here in the recent past? Quiet, secretive, highly intuitive energy. We have community. Yeah, so there was something that maybe you were not sharing with family or with your community. This was you being quiet. Bad health is at the bottom of the deck. Let's just take a look at the Six of Pentacles, which is coming up in the near future for Taurus. Please clarify. Maybe some of you haven't been feeling well. Okay, we have Journey. So if you needed any sort of help to come through, Taurus, as far as maybe you traveling, you moving, I do see that. This is also movement. This is a shift in the energy. So we see you stuck currently, but for some of you, after this eclipse, the energy will shift. Also, for some of you, the month of June could actually be a very significant time. But let's get you a Moonology Oracle for Taurus. What is the guidance for Taurus, please? Okay, we have, let's see. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I feel like this is coming up. This is coming up. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And then look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag. So you have 2 full moon cards and then also a new moon here. So for many of you, this is something coming to a close, and with that, you have space for something brand new to come in, and that's exactly what this is. This is a shift in the energy. For some of you in Aries, a Taurus, a Sag could be significant. Ooh, look at this. At the bottom, we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So Libra could be significant for some of you. But 2 new moon cards and then 2 full moon cards. This is really good. The energies definitely are going to be balancing out here. And so you will no longer feel stuck. But what is the guidance for Taurus on the love front? What is the guidance for Taurus, please? Looking at the rest of May. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you don't resonate with the release your ex, the message here for you is to clear your energy. Let's see. And then we have unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, when I just looked at this, it was in reverse. I don't read this deck in reverse, but I wanted to mention that for those of you that do. But yeah, release your ex. Let's see who you're dealing with. Again, we have very, very strong Pisces here. Taurus, Libra, Aries. And then Sag as well. Libra, Sag. Could be dealing even with another Taurus. Let's see. Who is Taurus dealing with? Okay, we have Aries. I always get that. Make sure that you're watching the weeklies that I do. I get this Taurus Aries combination all the time, and there's Capricorn. All right, Taurus, I hope that you find this reading helpful. Again, happy birthday. Let's move on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's take a look at what's coming up for you. Looking at the rest of May. Now, you guys do have your own individual reading over on my channel. So if you haven't watched that yet, I definitely recommend that you go check it out. That was a very good reading. And I also want to say happy birthday to all of you May-born Geminis. All right. So first card out is the Six of Pentacles. What does Gemini have coming up? Looking at the rest of May. All right, so at your foundation, we have the Page of Wands. Recent past, we have the Five of Wands. So who just had that? Was it Aries? I think it was Aries. So maybe some of you have Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aries. Crowning you, we have the Four of Wands. And then energy coming up in the near future, you have Judgment. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. This is like an underlying energy, and so maybe something has been coming about quite slowly for some of you, making very slow progress, but this is definitely money coming in for some of you Gemini. So maybe you work in a very competitive environment or field, but news is on its way. So some of you, you could have already heard something. I feel like this is very, very positive. Yeah, this is money coming in. It certainly could be tax money for some of you. Others, this could be a new job or some sort of financial opportunity here, where this is going to make you and your family definitely feel more secure. And so, yeah, there could be a celebration. You could be celebrating this promotion or this new job. I could even be reading for some Geminis where maybe you're going back to an old job. There could be a reunion for some of you. That's significant. Look at this. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. Yeah, like I just said, this is a raise, a promotion. This is a tension that's coming your way. And some of you, you've been working very, very hard and maybe waiting on this. It's been coming about very slowly. And if you're a Gemini where you have anything legal that's been ongoing, I feel like this is good news. This definitely could be like a settlement offer for some of you. Yeah, this is you rising up from a difficult time. So, you know, if you were experiencing any sort of difficulties financially, yeah, this is definitely things looking up. My son agrees. So I do apologize for any background noise. But yeah, this is very, very positive. This is you putting the past behind you. And yeah, I mean, I could even be reading for some of you where you've healed. Maybe there was like some trauma, or this even could be like you physically healing, recovering. If not you, it could be a family member. But there's this really nice, fresh energy here. I see you feeling free. So once you achieve this goal, once this new job, this money, this raise, this promotion comes in, I feel this relief, really. That's what I'm getting, relief. But let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands. This is old energy. You may feel like, you know, you're still dealing with this. I am filming this reading right when we have the eclipse, and so you may feel triggered at this time, or others around you certainly could feel triggered, so pick and choose your battles. Also, you know, when this energy arises, you can choose to ignore it and not feed it. But let's see, what is Judgment? You have Judgment coming up here. This could be like an aha moment for some of you. You realizing something. Putting the past behind you for others. But please clarify Judgment for Gemini. Message, yeah. This could be an invitation. Again, work-related for many of you. Yeah, this is some sort of recognition. It's positive. For some of you, it could be on the relationship front. It also could be something for your spouse, a loved one. Maybe they're receiving an opportunity, if not you. But we have courtship at the bottom. Let's get you a moonology. What is the guidance for Gemini? I could be reading for some Geminis where you're getting back together with somebody. Could be reviving a relationship. If this person was maybe offering you crumbs prior, that could be changing. All right, what is the guidance for Gemini? All right, we have surrender to the divine, full moon. So let go of whatever's no longer serving you. And then at the bottom we have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So you have two full moon cards. But if you are married, or this could be with family as well, if you guys were fighting over like nonsense, for some of you, this is you releasing. So if you were hanging on to any sort of like resentment or negative feelings, anything like that, I feel like maybe you're realizing how much you love someone or how much someone means to you. This is you definitely having like some sort of wake-up call. And yes, I am reading for some Geminis where I feel like this could be you reviving a relationship. So if you haven't heard from an ex, they definitely could be reaching out to you. This is you letting go of whatever is no longer serving you, and then you're creating that space for, you know, something new to come in. But let's take a look at your love life. Let's see, what is the guidance for Gemini? Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So again, this card was in the reverse. I don't read this deck in the reverse, but you know, if that was something that was coming in between you and your person, I feel like that's no more. In some way that's being released. Maybe you're realizing how much in common you have with another person. Could be something like that. Honeymoon is at the bottom of the deck. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you have, let's see, you have a 6, you have a 6 here. The energy is really balanced. Prior it was not, but I feel like coming up here in the near future, this is things progressing a lot smoother here. So the energy isn't going to be as turbulent. It's definitely going to feel more balanced. And so, yeah, things are progressing, I feel like, for some of you in multiple areas. Things are looking good at work or financially, but then also on the relationship front as well. Let's see, who is Gemini dealing with? Okay, we have Gemini and Leo. So you could be dealing with another Gemini or a Leo. All right, Gemini, I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Wow. All right, Cancer, you have the World and the Sun. Look at that. They just jumped right out. What does Cancer have coming up? Looking at the rest of May, please, Cancer. This is success, it's happiness, it's clarity. For some of you, this can be like a massive aha moment. This can be an awakening that's taking place for some of you. It's also learning a lesson. I can read this multiple different ways. We have the Three of Cups. It did land in the reverse, so that's interesting. I'm going to keep that. For some of you, this could be you making up with somebody. There could have been a falling out with a friend prior. Page of Swords. Interesting. Crowning you, coming up here in the near future. You have the King of Wands. You may be dealing with a Leo, very strong Leo here. All right. Underlying energy, we have the Two of Swords. So this is definitely clarity. So with the Two of Swords, this is needing more information. Not having enough information to move forward, to make a decision. Some of you maybe feel torn, stuck. We have the Lovers here. Okay, interesting. So the Two of Swords, especially with this Page of Swords here, this definitely is procrastination for some of you. So maybe you do have a decision that you have to make with the Lovers. So of course, obviously for some of you, this could be on the love front. But if not, I mean, it could be something with a business partner, or obviously it could be a friendship even. There's a decision that's needed, but some of you, you're putting it off. There is a little bit of procrastination here. We have this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So for those of you where this is on the love front, I feel like you may need more information as far as, you know, if someone is maybe serious. If there's a future with someone, some of you, you could be looking at a couple of options in love. But you definitely are looking at a solid possibility. But I think that, you know, maybe some of you, you're still figuring that out. But there is going to be clarity. There is going to be, for some of you, like an awakening, a realization. Yeah, for some of you, this is like a major attraction. This is a big attraction. This person may be at a distance, and so maybe you met someone online, Cancer. Could be doing some online dating. And if you haven't met this person just yet, this is definitely coming up here in the very near future. They may be a Leo. We have very strong Leo here. But if not a Leo, if not a fire sign, this can just be someone who's very charming, very alluring. They may have big energy, a big personality. And if you are looking at a couple of options, you certainly could be looking at someone who is maybe more mature, older, more mature, versus possibly someone younger. Yeah, but then for other Cancers, I think that this is clarity. This is happiness. It's success. For some of you, it's a huge achievement, but there could be a delay around this, or you need some sort of information. For those of you where this is work related, maybe there's a delay with maybe signing something like that. But still, this is huge. This is big. It's a big achievement for some of you. For those of you, I was just going to say, for those of you where this is on the love front, be careful of gossip. Don't believe everything you hear. And I was just going to clarify the Three of Cups, and we have the Lovers that jumped out. So yeah, this could be like gossip with a lover, from a lover. Yeah, so make sure you're doing your research. Yeah, interesting. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords. With the Three of Cups being in the reverse, for me, it can certainly represent fake friends, gossip, slander even. Ooh, we have unexpected income. So like I just mentioned, a delay. Mercury's retrograde, so this definitely could be like a delay with communication, but this is huge. This is huge. So for some of you, it could be a raise, a promotion, unexpected income. Maybe it's more money coming in from your taxes or something like that, but it's very positive. I'm just going to look at the King of Wands. You have this King of Wands that's coming up here in the near future. We have concern, and what is this? Journey. So yeah, you could be going on a journey. This person may live at a distance. You could be going to see this person. Maybe this is something that didn't happen in the recent past. Maybe you guys made plans, but you know, maybe it got delayed. But this is coming up. Some of you, you certainly could be worried about this, but this is what's coming up. All right, let's get you a Moonology Oracle for Cancer. What is the guidance for Cancer? What is the guidance? We have surrender to the divine, full moon. So another sign just had this. Was it Gemini? So surrender to the divine, and then the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, so maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. But you have 2 full moon cards, so something is done. Something is done. For some of you, this could be learning, like a major lesson. I can read this a number of different ways, but something's done, and this is you actually embarking on a brand new journey. And again, that clarity is coming in. The answers you need are coming. So for those of you where it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. This is very positive. I gotta say, Cancer, this is probably the most positive reading I've done for you guys in a long time. Let's get you guidance on the love front. What is the message for Cancer? For some of you Cancers, this is love coming in. You may meet this person online. That's not all of you. But for some of you, let's see, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So this certainly could be the King of Wands. And if it's not a reconciliation for all of you, this can represent, for some of you, it could be like past life. But we have attraction at the bottom. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. All right, let's see who you're dealing with, Cancer. But definitely could be dealing with a Leo, possibly a Gemini. Really could be any sign. Okay, we have, look at that, Gemini. Gemini and Leo, look at this. So maybe this person, for some of you Cancers, this person may have Gemini and Leo in their chart. But here in the near future, they're coming off as the King of Wands. So have fun, Cancer. I hope that you found this reading helpful. Let's move on to Leo. All right. Hi, Leo. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Leo have coming up? I am looking at the rest of May. What does Leo have coming up? Leo. And Leo, I just did messages from heaven, special reading, something new that, you know, I'm trying out on my channel. I just did that reading just the other day, and it was so good. Yours, for Leo, your messages from heaven was very good. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. Ace of Wands, it did land in the reverse. That flew right out of the deck. Let's see. The Sun. Interesting. Recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles. Crowning you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Near future, we have the Empress. Okay. So some of you Leos, maybe you're trying to get pregnant. This can just be all about timing. For some of you, you will get pregnant. Maybe it's just not the right time when I'm filming this, which is right around the eclipse here, the 5th of May. but, you know, some of you, you will. That's something you're very focused on. Look at that, Leo. We have the Emperor at the bottom. So this is a tiny little spread. We have the Empress and the Emperor showing up here in this reading. So yeah, for some of you, this is pregnancy. If you've been trying to get pregnant and you haven't had any luck, I feel like you will have luck here in the near future. Other Leos, this can be like a loss of passion or even a lack of energy. And so maybe some of you Leos, you may need a break. Or if you are partnered, this can be maybe you and your partner. Maybe you guys need some alone time. If you have a family, this can be some of you maybe needing some alone time, or maybe you need a break. Some of you, maybe you need a vacation. That definitely could be a good idea for some of you. But you do have 2 3s here in this little spread as well. And so, you know, some of you are partnered, but there could be some sort of interference. So for some of you, it could be an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be some sort of interference here. It also could be someone's mother-in-law. It could be someone's mother, someone's mother-in-law. That could be the third party. Yeah, it also could be someone's job. You have the 3 of Pentacles in the recent past, so that certainly could be the case. But I feel like you will turn this upright with the Sun, Leo, with the Sun, and then the Empress. This is a pretty amazing energy, and so if there was like a loss of passion or a loss of motivation, whatever it is, loss of energy, I feel like you will definitely recharge. And this is a beautiful, fertile energy here in the near future. So for some of you, this will be in your career. You could definitely be planting new seeds, starting something new. Some of you starting a business, others maybe you're growing your business. The Empress represents growth. And so the sun is definitely shining down on you, Leo. This is really positive energy. Now you have, oh, there's, okay, we have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, but then we also have this King of Wands showing up. And so, yeah, we just seen that King of Wands in the Cancer read. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. But yeah, we have the Emperor, we have the 9 of Cups. This can be wish fulfillment, of course. But it can also be you and your partner, maybe going out. Could be going out for drinks or having a date night, re-sparking that passion. It's beautiful energy. So if you're looking to grow your family, start a family, if you're looking to grow within your career, whatever it is, this is pretty positive, pretty amazing. For some of you, there is a wish that's coming in. This is happiness. It's warmth. You have this beautiful, loving, but also very passionate energy here, Leo. Let's do some clarifying. Why was the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Let's take a look for Leo. If you are dealing with maybe a couple of characters, oh yeah, so for some of you, maybe the passion died. The passion could have been lost. But with that being said, I feel like those of you that are partnered, you will respark it. That's what the Empress represents. And so this is a very fertile energy, very fertile time here in the near future. So if something died, okay, this is you planting new seeds. This is fertile ground. And so that's very interesting, Leo. Could be that some of you maybe left a job, and this is you starting a new job. Or for some of you, this could be you starting a business with the Queen of Pentacles crowning you. This is on your mind. And with the Emperor energy, this is a more assertive, aggressive energy as far as manifesting. Let's see. Look at that. We have sudden wealth here at the bottom of the deck. Sudden wealth. Abundance with the Empress. Let's get you a Moonology Oracle for Leo. But if you have a couple of options in love, Leo, this could be you making a decision and moving forward. Planting seeds, perhaps, with someone new here. Let's see. Leo, what is the guidance for Leo? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Look at that. So don't let your pride hold you back in any which way. Full moon vibes, which is something ending. But with that, you're just creating space for something new. And then at the bottom, look at this. We have blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Now, who had this? Was it Aries? So some of you Leos definitely dealing with an Aries. But this is something that maybe you thought was impossible. This is a miracle. This is something happening where it's, you know, like once in a blue moon. So something amazing is coming about here, Leo. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front. What is the guidance for Leo? The Empress is also unconditional love. This could be you loving yourself, loving those around you. Also, some of you could be very passionate about maybe decorating your home or redecorating, something like that. It's a beautiful energy. What is the guidance for Leo? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you're a single Leo, I feel like this is you vibing at a very high level. And so you are definitely calling in a soulmate, but I feel like you're calling in, for some of you, a couple of possibilities here. This is multiple options. And so Leo, very nice, you know, when it rains, it pours, but you do have a soulmate coming in. Now, the sun at your foundation can represent clarity. Clarity coming in as far as maybe who's a better fit, who is a soulmate. We do have love yourself first at the bottom of the deck. So the Empress here certainly can represent you loving yourself, treating yourself, enjoying yourself. For some of you, 9 of Cups. Let's see, who is Leo dealing with? All right, we have Cancer and Gemini. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Virgo. Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2023 monthly reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Virgo, I do want to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. I am looking at what you have coming up here, looking at the rest of May. Virgo. Ooh, look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Death at your foundation. Recent past. 10 of Wands. 9 of Wands crowning you. Near future, we have the 2 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Underlying energy, Virgo, we have Justice. All right, interesting. So some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. But these two flipped out together. I feel like, Virgo, if you've been going through like a very difficult time, struggling financially, if there was a loss of a job, whatever it is, that's over with. That's coming to an end. And if not you, I am reading for some Virgos where maybe it's someone close to you. It could be your spouse. There could have been an ending. Let's see. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Justice with the 9 of Pentacles, and there is the 3 of Wands. I could be reading for some Virgos where maybe you've been waiting on maybe like a lawsuit, some sort of maybe legal matter to be resolved. This is you definitely maybe dealing with something very, very costly. If not a legal matter, this could be some of you maybe not feeling very well, and maybe you haven't been able to work or something like that. But this is balance. This is justice coming in. I feel like, again, this energy, this difficult energy, this difficult situation that you've been dealing with, because you've been dealing with this for quite some time. Some of you Virgos, you've been struggling for quite some time, but this is some good karma that's coming in. For some of you, of course, it could be some sort of truth or justice that is coming in. 9 of Wands crowning you. You're not giving up. You are exhausted. Some of you don't feel very well, but you're hanging in there. And this is what you're manifesting. This 9 of Pentacles. So I could be reading for some Virgo business owners. Maybe you're a business owner. You've been waiting for your ships to come in. You've been waiting on maybe manifesting more abundance, financial security. You've been waiting on this, carrying a heavy load with the 10 of Wands. You've got a lot on your plate, but this is you persevering. You're not quitting. You're not giving up. And I feel like this is, again, this is coming to an end. Also, if you or your person, if somebody felt rejected or abandoned, discarded in some way, I feel like this is some sort of justice that's coming in. This can be help for some of you. But you do have the Two of Cups here in the near future. So this could be a partnership. Maybe you're reaching some sort of deal. You could be agreeing to something. You could be signing something. But this is an ending. This is things changing. They're never going to be the same. So just hang in there, Virgo. If you feel like quitting, don't. But let's do some clarifying. I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles. We have pathway. So yeah, this is a pathway that is opening up. For some of you, there's help that's coming in. Balance is being restored. With this energy, the 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles current, this is not feeling balanced. It's quite the opposite. It's feeling like things are completely out of balance. But again, this is ending. A pathway is opening up. And I love how there's butterflies. You can see the butterflies here on this card. And we have death at your foundation. So this is your life changing, Virgo, in a big way. Some of you are releasing, you know, that in which is no longer serving you. It's not working for you. If it's a job where, you know, they don't pay you enough, you're overworked, underpaid, you could be releasing that. But let's take a look. Let's actually clarify death. Let's take a look for Virgo. Could be that a contract is ending. This is fairness coming in. All right, we have privileged lady here. This is interesting. So maybe someone had some sort of special privileges, and that could be ending. For some of you, maybe it's a Scorpio. Someone may have had some sort of like special privileges, something like that, but this is karma. This is justice coming in, fairness coming in. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups. Please clarify the Two of Cups. This is definitely a deal that's being made, or new arrangements that are coming about here. It could be signing something or agreeing to something. What is the Two of Cups for Virgo? Mature woman. So it could be that you're agreeing with a mature woman. This could be your mom. This could be your grandmom. This could be your boss. So there could be some sort of deal that's being made here. If you were dealing with somebody who was maybe acting immature or not being fair for whatever reasons, that could be changing. And this is them acting mature. We have message, so a message is coming in. All right, let's get you a Moonology oracle for Virgo, please. What is the guidance for Virgo? If you or someone you know, Virgo, was maybe even staying in a relationship due to, you know, they needed help with the bills, financial reasons, that could be ending. So, you know, if someone was with you because they needed help paying their bills or something like that, that could be ending. Or if somebody was in a relationship because maybe, you know, they got certain privileges, that could be ending. So we have be bold and make the first move. So maybe you need to speak your truth. Know your worth with the Nine of Pentacles here, Virgo, at the bottom of the deck. It's just, I feel like some of you are exhausted because of what you went through, but by you maybe speaking up, there is going to be a message here. Look at this. Look at this. Message and unexpected income. So money is coming in. Money is coming in. This is good news. Again, balance is being restored. But you may need to be the one that maybe steps up and makes the first move. We have adjustments are required here at the bottom. All right, let's take a look at guidance on the love front for Virgo. What is the guidance for Virgo, please? Make the effort. Look at that. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So, very interesting read. Definitely being guided to not give up. Don't give up. Some of you do need to speak your truth. You do need to make some sort of effort here. Be bold. And this is either with your person or with another person. Some sort of business partnership or relationship that is significant. But let's see. Who is Virgo dealing with? Who is Virgo dealing with? We have Cancer and Gemini. So these two keep coming out. So you could be dealing with either one of these signs. But we also have Scorpio. We have Libra. We have strong fire here as well. All right, let's move on. I hope that you found this reading helpful, Virgo. If you did, please like this video and make sure you are subscribed. All right, hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's take a look at what you have coming up, looking at the rest of May. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Hierophant. All right, Libra, what does Libra have coming up, looking at the rest of May? So some of you, Librans, you could be dealing with a Taurus or an earth sign. If not a Taurus, could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. Let's see. So you have the Page of Cups. Technically, it was in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you've been waiting on news or some sort of communication to come in. Let's see. Could be news about a child. Crowning you, you have Justice. Near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Underlying energy is the Four of Wands. Okay. This is a very nice reading. So if you've been waiting on maybe some sort of news or an offer, could be from maybe the company that you work for. Others, it certainly could be legal. Waiting on some sort of information to come in. I feel like it's been progressing, Libra, very slowly, but it's coming in. This is certainty. This is your hard work paying off. So yeah, I feel like prior there was either no communication or no offer, but for some of you, here it is in May. This is an offer that's on the table, and it's a fear offer. But, you know, we all have free will. So many of you, I do feel like you will accept this. Others, this certainly could just be money that's coming in. Maybe it's tax money. Some of you may have been like learning a new trade and are going to school, and you're starting that job here in the near future. You have the Hierophant at your foundation here. So some of you already do work for maybe a large company. This could be something with a contract that's significant. There could be a celebration. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. We have the Four of Wands. So yeah, this definitely can be a raise or promotion for some of you. But this is you feeling definitely more stable, more secure, your hard work paying off. There could be like a party or an event, something like that that's coming up. I feel like there's definitely good news that's coming in. And for some of you, maybe it does have something to do with a child. But let's do some clarifying. This is a commitment for some of you. It could be that, you know, you and your person are maybe making a commitment, or some of you are maybe moving towards getting married, or maybe purchasing a home together. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups. Let's see. That did land in the reverse, but let's see. Mature woman. So interesting. This also can be maybe someone who's older. Someone could have been acting immature. That's not all of you, but for some of you. Others, again, this may have something to do with a child. Maybe you're a grandparent. There's some sort of news that's coming in. It's very positive, though. For some of you, this may have something to do with school, going to school. Let's see, what is justice? Let's take a look at justice for Libra. You have a gift. Look at that, a gift. Good karma coming in, Libra, for your hard work, toil, and labor. So you've been working very hard, so this is a gift. Now, if you have a child, it could be money for that child that's coming in. But yeah, this is good karma. This is your hard work paying off. Look at, we have courthouse at the bottom. So however you resonate with this. Child support. Could be tax money. But this is very positive. All right, let's get you a Moonology Oracle for Libra. What is the guidance? Definitely see some of you maybe celebrating this. Could be having a party. Let's see, what is the guidance for Libra? Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Very nice. Have faith in your dreams. You're very close to achieving your goal. Look at that. So even if things are progressing very slow, Libra, just have faith. Keep working hard, which we definitely see you doing that. Your hard work is paying off. This is new moon energy, and so that's fresh, new energy that's coming in. I am filming this reading right before the eclipse, and so yeah, this is coming about. Your hard work is paying off. Just keep working hard. Let's take a look at the guidance on the love front for Libra. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, those of you that are single, you may have met someone at work, or you could be meeting someone at work. And this could be over the next 6 months. It certainly could be a higher love, especially with the Hierophant here at your foundation. And then this card coming out, calling in your soulmate. Yeah, maybe they have children. Maybe you have children. Somebody may have children or a child. We have children at the bottom of the deck. Your love life is being affected by children. I feel like with this combination, Libra, those of you that are single, this is someone coming in, and when you meet them, they may already have children for some of you. Others, they could be like a very like young spirit, like a free spirit, someone who's maybe childlike. That's not all of you, but for some of you, those of you that are partnered, there could be a baby, there could be a soulmate that's coming in. Could be that some of you are having a baby. Let's see who you're dealing with. Okay, we have Virgo and Sag. All right, Libra, I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. All right, hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Scorpio, I do want to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. I am looking at what you have coming in. Looking at the rest of May. You have the Page of Cups, did land sideways. But let's see what else we got for Scorpio. Oh, look at that. We have the Six of Cups at your foundation. For some of you, this is definitely a child who is significant. Recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Crowning you, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Look at this, Six of Wands in the near future. Underlying energy, we have the Hermit. Okay, so some of you that I'm reading for, you could be older, a child or a grandchild definitely may be significant. There could be news of a child here. For some of you, you could have already heard something about a child. Yeah. I'm definitely getting pregnancy. For some of you, this is pregnancy. Others, there could be something going on with a child. But for others, this is news. This is good news. It certainly could be communication with maybe an ex. Mercury's retrograde. So there definitely may be a reunion that is coming up here for you, Scorpio. Some of you could be reuniting with a grandchild or with family, but for others, this certainly could be either a new love coming in, and if you resonate with that, this is definitely a soulmate for some of you. I definitely recommend you have a private reading, though, to really look at that. But this is definitely a soulmate for some of you, Scorpios. For others, this can be a reunion. So someone is maybe reaching out to you because I see a whole lot of attention coming your way. And maybe you've been in hermit mode. Oh, look at that. So some of you, you may have been in hermit mode, or you're in hermit mode when this news, this communication comes in. But look at this. This is, ooh, this is definitely, this is low vibe. For some of you, there could be like a traitor around you, so be careful of that. You have the Hermit with the Five of Swords and then the Five of Wands. So this is like narcissistic sort of energy. You have the Chariot. So there could be someone around you who's playing games, or they're playing a win. So if you do have like an ex that is maybe trying to come back into your life, or even if this is someone new who is around you, you know, that's interested in you, maybe they have an ex. It could be someone's ex that is trying to compete with you and cause problems. This is not the best energy. Some of you Scorpios, you could be distancing yourself from this because we have the Chariot and we have the Hermit here. So, yeah, I feel like some of you, you're looking at this. You're looking at this person who's maybe playing a win, playing dirty, playing games, causing problems. You're looking at this. Yeah, but there's definitely going to be communication. Look at this. For some of you, physical travel, someone could be coming to see you. Literally, they could show up on your doorstep. Yeah, so you may have someone who possibly played with you in the past, Scorpio. Maybe they're a little narcissistic. This person may want attention from you, so they're going to be coming in and coming on quite strong for some of you. They're playing a win. So with this Page of Cups, they could be very sweet and charming. They could come with gifts. Yeah, you may be very, very attractive. Queen of Wands, you're looking good, you're feeling good. Maybe some of you just got your mojo back. This could be you even, Scorpio, who's playing a win in some way. It's not the best energy, But for some of you, certainly it could be that you're playing a win, maybe with a love interest. Or, you know, if there is something going on with a child, maybe this is in court for some of you. But the universe has your back. Wheel of Fortune here in the recent past. Yeah, you've got the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. And then in the future here, the near future, you have the Six of Wands. And so this is really good energy. If you were dealing with some low vibe energies prior, I feel like that's about to change. This could be you getting your fire back, getting your mojo back. Something could have happened in the recent past that has inspired you, Scorpio. But if somebody around you was playing games, or if they hurt your feelings, anything like that, if there was a misunderstanding with like a friend, something like that, this person could be reaching out to you. They could be apologizing. They may even like send you a gift, something like that. And then they're going to be coming on very strong here in the near future. So yeah, quite the interesting read. Let's clarify some stuff. Let's look at the Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit. Maybe you feel like a friend betrayed you or something like that, and they're definitely going to be maybe trying to make it up to you. We have High Honor. Interesting. So maybe some of you are dealing with someone who sits in a higher position. That's not all of you, but for some of you. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups. If you have children, this could certainly be you making some new memories here. It's a nice, playful energy. We have occupation. So if you've been working a lot, this could be you actually maybe finding the time to maybe hang out with your kids, or maybe you're making more time. Let's see. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you, maybe you're a single parent and there actually could be like a raise or a promotion that's coming up for you. And so maybe you're concerned that you won't have maybe as much time with your child or your children. It could be something like that. Yeah, despair, but this is behind you. This wheel is turning. So you were in maybe a tough cycle. This is behind you. Bad health for some of you, not feeling well. But this is you getting your mojo back. And there's going to be a lot of attention with this Six of Wands here in the near future. All right, let's get you a Moonology Oracle. Guidance for Scorpio, please. Some of you could have even been maybe like overworking yourself. Let's see, what is the guidance for Scorpio? Be bold and make the first move. Okay. And then bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So an Aquarius may be significant, but this is new moon energy. You may need to maybe communicate with someone. You may need to make the first move, Scorpio. All right, let's see what the guidance is on the love front. What is the guidance for Scorpio? Okay, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So let things happen organically on the love front. Deception. So those of you that are involved with somebody, release that control. You know, if you don't completely trust someone and you want to know, you know, if they're being faithful or if they're lying to you, whatever it is, the universe is telling you to release control. Give it to God. Give it to the universe. Sit back and see what happens. And if this person is lying, you will see that. But the more you try to control this, I feel like you're interfering with things that are meant to happen. So release that control. And if someone is lying, you will see it. Those of you where you know that someone lied, this could be an apology. This could be a gift. This could be a lot of attention that is going to be coming your way. So someone is maybe trying to make it up to you here if they did lie. And maybe you're holding back from this person. I don't feel like that's all of you, though. Some of you will be very open to this. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. We have ear and Libra. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius may be significant. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on to Sag. All right, hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Sag have coming up? I am looking at the rest of May. All right, let's see what you have coming up for Sag. Let's see. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, guys, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, we have the Nine of Swords, first card out. We have the Hierophant at your foundation. So you're worried, Sag. You're worried about something or someone. Let's see. Sagittarius, what does Sag have? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. Crowning you, we have the Magician. Coming up in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. All right, so currently, you may have, you know, something that is on your mind. You're really maybe worried about something or someone. For some of you, you could be worried about your relationship. We have the King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is your energy. Maybe you're worried about your job, especially those that maybe work for a large company. I feel like some of you, you're waiting on something to maybe fully come about. So prior, there could have been some news, there could have been something that came through for you, but you're kind of like in the in-between. You have this Ace of Cups coming up. This is what you're manifesting. You have the Magician and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you know exactly what you want. Some of you, you're very intuitive. Yeah, and I feel like you know exactly what you want. It's just you're kind of like in that in-between, and this is you really needing to balance your thoughts. I also could be reading for some Sages where you or maybe even someone around you, someone may be dealing with like some sort of health issues. That's not all of you, and maybe you've been helping this person, or if it's you, they've been helping you. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, and there's the Three of Swords. So if there was a breakup prior, you could be thinking a lot about this person. They certainly may be at a distance. Now, some of you, you could be reconciling with that person. But others, I mean, you could be moving forward, moving in a completely different direction. But you're moving towards something new. You're moving towards this Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Chariot. This is you jumping in the driver's seat. This is you moving forward. If there were some sort of communication problems, we see you moving past that. Could definitely be taking the initiative here with something. King of Pentacles is very responsible. He makes excellent business decisions, and so for many of you, this is in Taurus season. Yeah, this could be like right at the end of Taurus season where maybe you control this fear. You get control of this. The Nine of Swords can be repetitive, negative thoughts, paranoia, some of you losing sleep, feeling really stressed out. But I feel like you're definitely jumping in the driver's seat here. And really, you can manifest whatever it is that you desire. So be careful with this. You don't want to manifest anything by accident. So don't let your fears, you know, get the best of you. Some of you do need some sort of help, some sort of maybe counseling, something like that. You may have actually started to receive some sort of help prior. Maybe some of you started going to therapy or something like that. If you resonate with that, just keep it up because I see you healing. And you're, like I said, in the in-between here. This is you moving towards this beautiful blessing, this Ace of Cups. And you already have everything you need when it comes to manifesting this. Now, for some of you, this can be like a lack of confidence. And that's certainly not all of you, but, you know, maybe something happened in the past that certainly could have broke your heart, or it may have, you know, knocked your confidence a little bit, but I see you moving past this. This is you definitely moving past this. All right, let's clarify. We will look at the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Sag. Distant horizons. So maybe some of you are worried about the future. You definitely could be worried about the future, worried about if something is maybe going to happen. Are you going to manifest, you know, something into your life? And I feel like you are. You are. So try to balance your thoughts. Let's take a look at the Hierophant. Let's take a look at the Hierophant for Sag. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, you're very much in your head here. And yeah, maybe some of you need to speak to a therapist or someone you trust. But also, you know, maybe you need to get online, do some research. Now that's a tricky one there. That's because, you know, sometimes you get online, right? And that can actually sometimes make things worse. So make sure if you are doing research and you are looking, you know, at something, make sure that you're getting your information from like trusted sources, okay? Also, don't believe everything you read online. I feel like I want to say that. Yeah, don't believe everything you read online. Yeah, make sure that you are getting your information from trusted sources. Some of you definitely could really be overthinking things. Let's see. Let's look at this beautiful Ace of Cups that is coming in for Sag. You have powerful manifestation abilities. It's just, I think that some of you are overthinking something, or you're really maybe thinking ahead too much. House. This could be a new home for some of you, certainly. It also can be some of you Sages loving your home. Maybe you're going to be fixing up a home, making a place feel more like home. This also can even be family for some of you. We have wealthy man. So finances are looking good. Finances are definitely looking good, but maybe you're worried about someone in your family. You may have a wealthy man around you. This could be a new beginning with someone who maybe has money, someone who's very successful. Let's get you a Moonology Oracle. What is the guidance for Sag? What is the guidance for Sag, please? Maybe some of you are worried that you overpaid on a house or something like that. Maybe you need more information. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So you have new moon energy. But we also have, what do you need to release? So maybe some of you do need to release something. For some, it could just be these thoughts, these negative thoughts. If you're thinking about the future too much, thinking too far ahead, it could be that. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So full moon and new moon vibes in Aries or a Cancer could be significant. Let's take a look at your love life. What is the guidance for Sag on the love front? What is the guidance for Sag? Express yourself. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You are. Some of you definitely are. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, so for some of you, this is love. You're manifesting love. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Sag dealing with? We have Pisces and Cancer. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. All right, hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Capricorn have coming up? I am looking at the rest of May. What does Capricorn have coming up? Capricorn. There's that beautiful Ace of Cups. See, it is sideways. Let's see. Capricorn. Oh my goodness, look at that. So who else had the Six of Cups at their foundation? Was it Scorpio? There could be a Capricorn-Scorpio connection. I believe it was Scorpio. Let's see. Recent past, Six of Wands. Very nice. 10 of Wands crowning you. Coming up in the near future, we have the Two of Cups. Very nice. So who else had this? I think it was Virgo. So make sure you are watching your other signs. Wow, we have the moon. So this is love. This is definitely love for many of you. Could be a secret love. Let's see. Could be an intense love, but challenging for whatever reasons with the 10 of Wands. This can be you having some sort of maybe emotional baggage, or maybe the person you're dealing with has some sort of baggage. And I feel like with the Ace of Cups landing sideways, this is coming about right now. So you are manifesting this. This can be a reconciliation for some of you, not all of you, but you do have the Six of Cups here, and Mercury's in retrograde. But if the energy has been feeling like very heavy, very challenging, very difficult, I feel like it is subsiding. Balance is coming in. If you are already partnered, this can be help from your partner that's going to be coming in, because I feel like balance is being restored here. So yeah, if you have children, or if you're partnered and you've been handling like all of the responsibilities, maybe some of you work multiple jobs, it can be that, you know, your partner's going to come in and maybe offer you some help. And those of you that are single, this definitely can be new love for some of you. This can be soulmate for some of you. But I definitely recommend that you have a private reading to look closer at that. But you have the moon. So yes, this can be like a secret love. Yes, for some of you. Your feelings are hidden. But it also can represent a very deep love, a telepathic love, a spiritual love. You have the Two of Pentacles. So I think that you're thinking about this person constantly. They also could be thinking about you. Look at that. If you're dating this person already, this is feelings that are being stirred. Could be falling in love with this person. You have the Knight of Wands here, along with the Four of Wands. So you may actually want to take this relationship forward quite quickly. For some of you, if not you, could be the person that you're dealing with. This can be someone who wants this to really move forward and progress quite quickly. So maybe moving in with this person, settling down with this person, maybe having children with this person. So yeah, and the feelings are very deep, very strong. But you have to be careful with the Knight of Wands here. And also the Six of Wands and the Moon. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, just be careful. Again, I suggest having a private reading. But for some of you, this is a very playful connection. You have a lot of fun with this person. You can be yourself with this person. I am reading for some Capricorns where you are falling in love. You or the person you're dealing with, someone may have some sort of baggage. This could be you trying to release that. For some of you, this person adores you, or you adore them. I definitely see a lot of attention here with the Six of Wands. Yeah. If you are already partnered, this can be pregnancy. So if you're with someone, this can be pregnancy for some of you. So just be careful of that. But for others, it certainly could be like a new friendship. This can be a reunion with, you know, an old friend. But for others, this could be you actually maybe making a new friend. There's really beautiful energy here. There's love. There's really positive energy here with this Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. With the moon's a tricky energy, so there could be fear here. Some of you are maybe scared to open up, struggling to open up. If you're falling for someone, maybe, you know, there was a little bit of a struggle with that. But let's do some clarifying. Let's look at the moon. We have family room. So yeah, I mean, be careful of this. Make sure this person, if you do have someone new coming in, make sure they're single. There's no, you know, baggage. But for others, this is, again, this could be a pregnancy, could be starting a family. Things are progressing quite quickly. And if you feel a little stuck presently, like things are kind of up in the air, I feel like that energy will subside and then things will really start to move forward. Okay, bad health, look at that. So maybe you or this person, maybe someone wasn't feeling well. There could have been a health problem there. Let's see, Ace of Cups. This can be you healing. Can be you healing. Or someone around you healing. Maybe you're helping them. Adjudication, that's interesting. So maybe someone has something legal that's ongoing. Maybe someone's getting a divorce. It could be something like that. And then we have Thief at the bottom of the deck. Interesting, yeah. So, I mean, if you are falling for someone, if you have someone new that's coming in, or if someone really wants things to move forward really quick, just be cautious. Be cautious. Because something is hidden with the moon. Not all is known. And it's a tricky energy. So with these general readings, for some of you, it's nothing. It's nothing. Maybe someone has difficulty with opening up, sharing or expressing their emotions. But for others, it could be something much more. So that's why I always do recommend having a private reading. But let's take a look. Let's get you a Moonology Oracle. For Capricorn, what is the guidance? I think that someone is hiding their feelings as well. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So new moon energy, fresh energy. Coming in, new energy. Let's see what's at the bottom. Have faith in your dreams. Stay positive. All right, let's see what the guidance is on the love front, but this is definitely love. A whole lot of love. Love of self, love for your children, your partner, your family. This is a lot of love. Engagement, look at that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some of you are falling in love, getting into a relationship. Others, this is maybe you moving in together or getting married, getting engaged. There could be a pregnancy, so keep that in mind. But this is things ascending. And then you have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe some of you are going to be getting away. If you're partnered, that could be the advice. Maybe you guys need a vacation. Let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Capricorn dealing with? But yeah, this could be some of you getting married. You could be talking about that. You or your person, someone may struggle maybe with opening up. But let's see. All right, we have Taurus and water. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But overall, Capricorn, this is a beautiful reading. So I hope that you find it helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. All right, hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, what does Aquarius have coming up? I am looking at the rest of May, Aquarius. Ooh, Ace of Wands, very nice. So who had that? Was it Leo? I think it was Leo, but they had it in the reverse. You have it upright. All right, let's see. What does Aquarius have coming up? Looking at the rest of May. All right, Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords at your foundation. Recent past, the Devil. Okay. Crowning you, we have the Six of Swords. And coming up here in the near future, we have Judgment. All right. So trust your judgment here in the near future. If you feel like something's off, something ain't right, it's not. Let's see. Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So news, communication, could be a lot of communication coming in. This is also physical travel. So there's movement, there's a shift in the energy. You may hear something that kind of lights a fire. Aquarius, something is inspiring you. You're taking action. So the Devil can be a number of different things, right? And so it could be beliefs, really negative beliefs. It could be an obsession. It could be a toxic relationship, partnership. It could be a toxic pattern in a relationship. Whatever it is, this is you releasing the Devil. So however it resonates for you, Aquarius, there may have been tremendous fear around this. Tremendous fear. You felt trapped with the Devil, blocked, trapped, stuck in some sort of dynamic that was unhealthy. But we have this. This is inspiration. This is passion. Something is happening here, or you're hearing something, Aquarius, and I feel like it's lighting a fire. Yeah. And honestly, I'm just going to say it. I feel like it's now or never. So you will know if this resonates with you or not. You know if this is your reading. And for some of you, that's what I'm getting. Now or never, basically. And for many of you, it's now. This is you moving forward. Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. There could be communication. This is you feeling inspired. Yeah, look at this. This is you physically taking action. And this can be face-to-face communication. This can be you speaking your truth. It's also you severing ties with the Devil, severing ties with something toxic, even if it was just your thoughts, paranoia, like a really, really negative frame of mind. But whatever it is, that's behind you. This is you freeing yourself. This is you moving forward. It's a positive with the Eight of Wands, a positive turn of events. It's a positive shift in the energy. And for some of you, it could be something at work, because we do have the Three of Pentacles here. Could be that you're maybe making like new arrangements or something like that, because there's forward movement here. Could be agreeing to something. This definitely could be some of you maybe even signing something. But I feel like it's now or never. So yeah, I feel like many of you, you're passionate, you're moving forward, you're overcoming your fears. Others, there's a new beginning. It could be a temptation. You may have this person around you currently. So this is for some of you, Aquarians, someone that you've been involved with. At least physically. There could have been emotional distance here. Maybe some of you have been staying like stuck in a relationship. Maybe even trying to revive a relationship. But yeah, I could be reading for some Aquarians where This could be a very strong temptation that is in front of you. And it certainly is, for some of you, a test from the universe, especially if this is an ex or someone you have some sort of history with. And I'm reading for some Aquarians where you're moving forward. This is you turning your back on this. So you could be rejecting this person. And this is you moving forward. So it really depends on you. Are you a good judge of character? For some of you. Have you learned the lesson? Has this person burned you in the past? It's going to be different for all of you. We have journey that just flew out. So again, with the forward movement here, the energy shifting, but this is also physical travel for some of you. Physical travel. And yeah, you're leaving the devil behind. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Aquarius. Family room. So maybe worried about your family. Maybe some of you staying like in a troubled relationship because you have a family. Let's look at the devil. Please clarify the devil. Being bound to someone. It could be through marriage for some of you. Wealthy man. Also could be due to money for some of you. Maybe some of you were dealing with someone who only cares about money. This can be someone who's very greedy. Very greedy, actually. We have main female. For those of you where an ex is trying to come back in, it could be that they cheated. I am getting that. And so you're faced with maybe a decision. Do you forgive them? Some of you will, some of you won't. It depends on you and your specific situation. But let's get you a Moonology Oracle for Aquarius. Some of you could have been tempted in the past. Yeah, look at this. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, so new moon energy. Keep your eye on the prize. And then communication. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So you have two new moon cards. I definitely see communication. If you haven't heard from someone or you haven't reached out to someone, oh, you're going to. And by you doing that, by you communicating, it's shifting the energy right there. Things are moving forward, and this is you definitely setting your intention. All right, let's see what the guidance is on the love front for Aquarius. What is the guidance? Reconciliation, look at that. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So yeah, I mean, Mercury's in retrograde. For some of you, this is a huge temptation. But, you know, I keep it real here on this channel. For some of you, yes, you may certainly forgive this person. They could have did something in the past. But for others, you know, this relationship may have not been the best. And if this person hasn't changed, I feel like this is a test from the universe. I really do. Have you learned the lesson with this person? But They're going to be around. For some of you, they could physically travel to see you. They may like show up on your doorstep. And there's going to be a lot of communication. They certainly could be flirting a lot with you. Yeah, we do have true love at the bottom of the deck. This is a romance of a lifetime. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Very strong Capricorn, Gemini, Sag. Really could be any sign. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Gemini. For some of you, it's a Gemini, or it could be another Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. Let's move on to Pisces. All right, hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2023 reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at what you have coming in. I am looking at the rest of May. I'm going to stick these back in. We have the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. There's the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like I want to shuffle these cards a little bit more. All right, so I am looking at the rest of May. I do want to thank you all for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, let's take a look at what you have coming in. Looking at the rest of May for Pisces. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Interesting. So we just seen the Ten of Swords. Now we see the Ten of Cups. Two tens that definitely can represent a cycle wrapping up. So maybe it's been a tough time for you and your family. We have the Eight of Pentacles at your foundation, recent past. We have the Four of Pentacles. Crowning you, we have the Five of Wands. Okay. Near future, we have the King of Swords. All right. And then underlying energy, we have the Nine of Cups, which is one of your cards. For me, it's Pisces. But it also represents wish fulfillment. So maybe you are manifesting something that you've been wishing for. It's interesting. You've got the Five of Wands crowning you. You've got the Ten of Cups here. So Mercury's retrograde. So pick and choose your battles. Maybe some of you may live with someone who's... Maybe they're like easily, they get easily agitated or something like that, triggered easily, frustrated, easily. So yeah, pick and choose your battles. I feel like those of you that are with someone, you've been doing that. I can see here that you've been doing that. So yeah, maybe you're involved with a King of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who was just coming off like that. So very serious, a little bit more on the dry side, not super emotional. But let's see, you have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, Page of Wands. So maybe some of you Pisces are waiting. You're waiting on some sort of news to come in. Could be news in regards to this wish. You've got the Seven of Swords here with the Three of Wands. And so you or someone you're dealing with, someone definitely could be watching someone. This is at a distance, so that could be like online. For some of you, it could be at work. If you're partnered, it could be with your partner in some way. Yeah, so maybe there's some trust issues. That's really what I'm getting, that maybe someone has some trust issues. So if not you, it could be the person you're dealing with. Maybe this ear sign. Yeah, and this definitely could be someone like stirring the pot, maybe trying to get a reaction out of you. And they could have been doing this prior. This is you holding back with the Four of Pentacles. It's a very closed off, protective energy. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, so if you resonate with that, if you're partnered, or you know, maybe some of you live with your family, whatever your situation is, just know that this energy is present. Mercury's retrograde, so pick and choose your battles. Some of you could be throwing yourself like into your work. And then for some other Pisces, I feel like you're manifesting. You've got the 9 and the 10 of Cups. And we seen earlier the High Priestess with the 10 of Swords. So I feel like a very tough time is over with. And I think that you know it. You are a Pisces. We've seen the High Priestess. So I feel like you know it, but maybe you work in like a very competitive field or environment, or you have someone around you who gets like easily triggered, something like that. But I feel like this is you manifesting a wish. This is you manifesting a wish. You've put a lot of time and energy into this. And you may even have like someone around you who's like a little jealous, So with the High Priestess, play your cards close to your chest, especially if you work in a very competitive field or environment. Maybe keep things hidden for the time being. Some of you are already doing that. You are manifesting something that is going to bring you great happiness. But let's do some clarifying. So we will look at this Five of Wands. Now, the King of Swords could be your accountant, could be a professional, could be a lawyer, could be someone who's coming in and maybe helping you here in the near future. If there's a dispute, like within your community or at work, something like that, this could be someone who's coming in and maybe helping like remedy this. Let's see. Please clarify the Five of Wands. House. Yeah, so for some of you, this is at home. So yeah, just be careful, especially around this eclipse. We have the eclipse on the 5th of May. Yeah, people definitely could be overly emotional, overly sensitive at that time. Let's take a look at this King of Swords message. So this King of Swords is definitely communicating something with you. It could be in regards to something legal with courthouse, and then occupation. And then high honor. So this could be someone who sits in a position of power. For some of you, it also could be a politician. You know, maybe there's like an issue going on in your area, in your community, and you need to maybe talk to a lawyer, or this could be you definitely maybe reaching out to like a politician or something like that. But there's definitely going to be communication here with this King of Swords. And with high honor, it could be someone who sits in a position of power, someone who has some sort of power. All right, let's get you a Moonology oracle. What is the guidance for Pisces? Yeah, look at this. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. We have a full moon eclipse taking place. All right, and then we also have, look at this. Full moon in Gemini, if I could speak. Full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. And then new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Mercury's in retrograde. All right, so yeah, you have full moon energy. Yeah, something is done. Something is being eclipsed out of your life. It's gone, and then you're creating that space for something new, Pisces. I like that this is your card, new moon in Pisces. Yeah, so for some of you, it certainly could be a new business, a new job. Whatever it is, it's going to make you and your family very happy. And this is clarity, it's answers coming in. That can be what this message is. All right, let's take a look at your love life. What is the guidance for Pisces looking at their love life? What is the guidance? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Very nice. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So for some of you, yes, it's red flags, but for others, the message here is the signs are cautioning you. So you may know that someone is a soulmate. So pay attention to the signs, the omens that are taking place around you. And then we also have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So yeah, I feel like some of you Pisces, this is you being guided to maybe reconnect with someone or to maybe forgive someone. There could have been a misunderstanding or something really petty that happened. And so the advice here is to work on it. And I feel like the signs are cautioning you. So there will be like synchronicities and things that are happening that confirm that, you know, you're moving in the right direction. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Pisces dealing with? Who is Pisces dealing with? Virgo and Sagittarius. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. So I hope that you all found this reading helpful. It will be timestamped down below. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, I do have my 30-minute readings on sale. Also, go check us out on Etsy. I also just recently launched a crystal shop, but I do sell a variety of different items. If you are interested in checking that out, I do have a coupon code listed down below along with all of my links. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Stay tuned, guys. I do have the weekly reading coming out here in the very near future. I also just released a Messages from Heaven new reading. It's a new reading that I'm trying out. So if you haven't watched it, I will try to link it here in the video, but it is on my channel. Go check that out. I think that was a very good reading. Yeah, so I hope that you guys have a great rest of May. Talk to you soon. Take care.